Surprise, surprise, we're having another party. And while it may come off a little narcissistic doing the birthday thing, I really wanted to have some fun with y'all this weekend. It's not every day you turn 19.
Why don't you tell them your real age?
I'm 19 and not 47. I am so gonna fucking kill you. Look, fictional characters can have weird fluctuating ages. If we want to get really technical, then it's probably closer to 32. You know what else is turning 32 this year? Sonic CD, which is when the world first got to meet everyone's favorite pink hedgehogita, Amy Rose. And coincidence of all coincidences is, Fractal Cherries just put out one of the cutest little fan games celebrating her birthday for the recent Sage 2025 event. Well, you know what they say, never lick a free horse on his cock or whatever, and it ain't like we got nothing in common. We got a similar name, we both look good in pink, and we're both knockoffs of much better characters. So let's spin dash into a fast-action, free-to-play indie short starring everyone's favorite Sonic pal that isn't dressed like a whore. We're playing Super Duper Amy fucking Rose. Also Sonic CD, but no one cares about that one, right? You'll have to forgive my lack of experience with the series. It's not that I don't like the guy. In fact, I really did enjoy the few I've played. But as previously mentioned, Sonic 2 is the much more popular series back over in my timeline. Dude is on everything. Even my little brother is obsessed. And even more confusing, your version is blue, which is just messing with me. Like, haven't you guys ever heard his theme song?
Red streak speeds past Sonic the Hedgehog. Watch out or he'll beat your ass. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really grow. Sonic, he's gonna bust a move. Sonic, he's got a tiny pink rodent cock.
Think you all know the story with CD. It was in development over in Japan while the American wing of the company knocked out number 2, and there's a bit of contention over which one's better, but I'ma have to side with the two bros on this one. When it comes to level design and the look and the all-around replayability, it's the clear winner. Plus, getting to dick around as Tails while cheating the bosses is kinda great. Though I will give Sonic CD the point for a better soundtrack, and the Figure 8 dash looks neat. It's dumb, but I like it. Dr. Egelberg Nickbotnik goes over to Little Big Planet to steal some time stones, then kidnaps some flowers to turn into killbots. You gotta travel to the past to save the future. It's got a lot going on, not gonna lie. But more importantly, that B-plot centers around our girl Amy, who's more of a fangirl with a celeb crush in this one. The kid's 8, okay? She ain't in love with the guy. But more importantly, she gets abducted by Metal Sonic, so now we gotta rescue the princess. But again, I get the logic, cause she's gotta be buying up all his merchandise, and you do not want to lose those sales. We've got 8 locations, all of them pretty decent, though you may want to ignore my opinion on that one since it's more to do with music, with the water level kinda being my favorite cause of that sick bass line, and I'm pretty sure most people hate water levels in these games. Either way, we eventually meet up with Metal Sonic for a foot race, which is absolutely hilarious, cause I grabbed the ++ double good hack to see all of the new moves, and with that air dash, I was legit clipping through the floors. I had to actually slow down on purpose and still ended up waiting on the guy to catch up. Dr. Eggplant kills his own creation in shame. Amy thanks us for the rescue. Happy ending. And yeah, I know there's another level, but it's the same villain from every game. We kick his ass like always, and instead of saving cute forest critters, we save a bunch of flowers. I don't want to eat that. Moving on. So, what about the thing we're actually playing? Well, not gonna lie, it's kinda short. Basically a demo estimated to be around 15 minutes long, though in my case it was closer to 5. Funny thing is, these levels are not at all short, and I was laughing more at Sonic CD's simplicity in the comparison, cause I was straight up blasting through half the stages in around 30 seconds. On the other hand, in Super Duper Gnarly Tubular Way Cool Awesome Mondo Gross Outrageous Funky Amy Rose, they went on for about maybe a minute and a half each. So if it had a full 8-stage 2-act setup, it would be the real deal. I'm not at all sure what these guys are planning. This might be a one-off. Maybe they're setting up for another project. Too lazy to look it up. But if you turn around and tell me several months from now that they've made a full-length fan game, I'd be down to run it. Sonic Mania is basically a fan game, and it licks tits. That idea in mind, let's pretend for a second that this is a real review, since this really could become a really real game. We basically got Sonic Advanced with just a little bit of Paper Mario sprinkled in, which kinda starts us off at our only negative, because I did not at all like the few segments where 3D space actually mattered. It might just be my terriblewish.com controller, but these small one-lane bridge sections felt like speed bumps in a game where every other moment felt like it was constant momentum, and just felt like they did not need to be there. On the other hand, I love how nonstop every other moment was. Yeah, it was a little too easy, but it also captures the best part of any of these games perfectly. Ironically, something I think this game could actually benefit from would be literal road bumps, like really big ones. What I mean is that a few hurdle-like obstacles would really take advantage of the system as is. Amy already has a high jump that is triggered by her hammer swing and goes way underutilized in this game. But you throw a few tall spiked walls along her running path, and it could make for a really cool reaction-based trap that doesn't slow you down at all when encountered correctly. And right about now, you're probably asking, but Ami, why is it that one must go fast? And it's quite simple, my friend. Unlike the typical Captain Planet Save the Bunnies plot you'd normally get in a Sonic game, this one decides to go a bit more mature in its themes of loss and betrayal. See, this jealous bitch just stole Ami's birthday cake, and I can empathize, cause if I were her, you better believe I'ma chase you down with a hammer, try and steal shit from me. Last time someone tried to rob me, it did not go well for them. Gotta lead by example. So the old baddie, she's not too bad. It just takes a few seconds to get used to that 3D space. Like, say man, you got a 2D version of all of this on you? It'd be a lot cooler if you did. It's all good, I brought my own bag. So, what was I talking about? Yeah, we beat this old lady across the face with a hammer for a bit. She's dead, and our mission is complete-a-rooney. We rescued the cake, and it's time to party. It's Saturday and I am ready to hit the club, but before we ditch out for the night, I really did have a great time throwing this one together for y'all. Couldn't think of a game to cover and did have some good footage of a lost fighter, but I don't feel like bitching and moaning about an unfinished game tonight. We're trying to have some fun, keep it light, you know. And that's just what Super Duper Fraggle Rock Rose 2 does. Timing could not have been more perfect, and from what I've seen, the team has a couple more games, so check them out. As always, I want to thank all the super duper freaking lovely people watching, and you can be one too if you tap that subscribble bibble. Another thank you to everyone jumping on them adoptables, and remember, prostate health is important in older men. Make sure to check yourself after the video. 2 fingers.